to do a headphone warning, but it's going in the beginning. I need the baby back.
But I want to hug him. He's curing my depression.
And he'll cure it more when he actually looks like himself.
He already does, Karen. He's so... Oh my God!
I feel like you're being tortured.
So I'm scrolling around the Tiki-Tac, and I come across this clip.
Man, that's not even a real number. It is for our fans.
And I'm like, huh, that's cute. But move on. And then I see another. And another. And another.
Another one.
So I'm like, let me see what this is. First, I'm like, oh, this is not bad. Then I'm listening to the music like, oh, okay. And then I see this guy. I need him. So I said, screw the nightmare renovation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check my community post. But for some context, still don't have floors. Still don't have a kitchen or a bathroom. It's fine because I need him and he's got the art juices flowing. Yeah! So yep, despite all that, we're going to be making Derpy from the movie. So let's go. Okay, normally when we start a project, we use clay. But this time, we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be very careful about this. We're going to be using my iPad. But that was such a good drop. And normally, we also use sculpting tools. But instead, it's an iPad pencil. I forgot how to talk to the camera. I think that's why I'm leaving it recording. So if I blabber enough, eventually I get used to it again, right?
My little shoulder.
Are your shoulders going? Is it because it's catchy?
Yeah, look at my shoulders.
My little shoulder.
So you might be wondering, why are we using an iPad? I decided that I'd like to do a little bit of 3D sculpting for this video because it's been quite a long time since I've 3D sculpted. I think the last time was actually when we made Thunderchat. And if you're like, who is Thunderchat? Let me introduce you. This is a request from editor Sarah. We were talking about his stubby arms. I think like But yes, so we're going to be doing some 3D sculpting, and I was thinking, what's the most accessible way somebody could 3D sculpt? Because ZBrush is really expensive, and it's a monthly subscription bill, so that's not really that possible. So if you have an iPad or even just a phone, you can use something called No-Map Sculpt. It's not like jarring, and it's pretty intuitive. And you can just sit on your couch and watch a movie like Kpop Demon Hunters or whatever. So I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do and a nice way to show you guys that 3D sculpting isn't as scary as some people think it is. Of course, we need to grab references for our delightful derpy boy and then just jump right in. And if I'm honest, 3D sculpting is just a bunch of spheres stretched and shrunk until it fits the shape that I'm going for. And just like normal clay sculpting, it still has to go through the, oh my god, what am I even making face? Isn't that scary?
Isn't that scary? Isn't that scary? Isn't that scary?
Now, spoiler alert, this is not the final boy you end up seeing, but it's still nice to see the process and see where I started from. While this is playing, I thought it might be good to mention to anyone that will be using this program, there's a YouTuber named Dave Reed, and his tutorials are just perfect to learn from. I mean, it's how I learned. And he keeps it simple, and honestly, he just gives Bob Ross vibes, but for 3D sculpting. So I'll leave a link to his page down below. Also, I will have a link to the sculpts in this video for free, so anyone who would like to make their own little derpy friend can.
Cause I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Speaking of done, this head sculpt is finished. So let's quickly go down the rabbit hole and see where we ended up. See, this sculpt wasn't bad, it just wasn't given derpy.
New phone, who dis?
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
In attempt 2, I tried for a more stylized cutesy, but I abandoned that pretty quickly. For attempt 3, he ended up looking more like the drawings he spaced off of, but truthfully, Me and him don't really know what's going on here, and he's very clearly uncomfortable about it. Now, attempt number 4 was the happiest one that I've made, but it ended up looking more like a generic cat than Derpy. So that leads to attempt number 5. Okay, so you might notice this looks a little bit different from the last clip that you just saw. So last night I decided to sculpt him again just to try to get him to look a little bit more like himself. And I was even smart enough, I used his face as oh my god. I decided to use his face as a reference, and I tried to like match the shape as best as I could. And this guy, he looks like it more, right? Like, and he's got the blip and his little he feels the vibe a lot more. And I even I colored him just to see what it would look like. It's like, yes. Now I just need to sculpt his little toe beans. So that's what we're gonna do. Since I knew I was going to be making a big boy, I made sure to make these tootsies flat and wide. And of course, it would be a sin not to give him some beans.
A big bean! With sculpting all done, it's time to bring this boy into the real world with some 3D printing. And I was given the perfect machine for this. Say hello to the Saturn IV Ultra 16K from Elegoo. Now, on the reel, there are 2 main reasons why I was so happy to receive this. The first being it has a built-in heater, which means that it keeps the resin at the perfect printing temperature, especially handy when your editor likes to keep the house freezing cold. Number 2 being that it auto levels, making it the most accessible printer I've seen and stupid-proof for folks like me. We're out here trying our best. And honestly, Elegoo has been wonderful. I was supposed to have this project out in April, but because of the renovation nightmare, I haven't been able to do that. But they've just been so understanding, and I appreciate a company being so genuine, and I genuinely like their stuff, so it's a win-win. Also, it seems like I picked a really good moment for this because it's on sale right now. So I'll just leave some links in the description. I don't think I've ever gotten resin levels to be so low before, because we printed this overnight because it was going to take 10 hours and I was CP. But that just shows like you did a good job, because I don't know how you finished there. Ooh. Ooh. These are just on there.
Alright, now I gotta clean this up and then we gotta clean the bean.
And to clean the bean, we're using the Mercury Plus Wash and Cure Station, which I didn't even know I was getting, so that was a nice surprise. And I mean, just look at all the ridiculous ideas I could fit on that thing. It's gonna take so much alcohol.
It just takes so much!
So gives me all the alcohol, fine, so hopefully this is it.
Into the bath you go.
You're probably gonna float. Oh, he just makes it.
Well, I'm gonna press play now.
Ooh. Oh my. That's hefty.
These people have given me too much power. They should not have given me this. I mean, thank you, but my God, look at this thing. You know, I think it's safe to say that it's gonna get pretty clean. I think,
Let's put this big kahuna in here.
just,
Yo.
Look at that. That is so cool.
we can't forget the toe beans.
Bye, have a great time. Splash, I was taking a bath.
With everything printed, it's time for ASMR Airbrush time. So,
it's pretty common on this channel for me to always say something like, oh my god, I don't realize how big I made something, and oh, this is going to be so much more complicated than I thought it was. That is the size of my head. I've made some choices. If I'm going to make Derpy, he has to be a delightfully chunky man so I can squish him. Yeah, he's pretty heavy, and even the strongest armature that I have is not really going to carry his weight. So we're going to have to do armature a little bit different. I think he's going to need to be like a double strand going on.
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
And so yeah, it's going to be a little bit different than normal, but we're going to see how this works because yeah, he's kind of heavy. He's just a little bit. But hey,
In the soda cup, why is the soda cup? It's like a hungry baby, nice try.
oh, I got some shoulders.
Why are the elbow pieces so like hefty?
Okay, so here he is so far. I've really had to reinforce with wire. Like, everything's packed up in the garage because of the whole renovation thing, right? So I've had to like improvise a little bit. But yeah, I'd be lying if this didn't look janky as all heck. But yeah, let's do the rest of the body. Oh, at least it came back to me. Well, it came back again.
We gotta add feet,
And then we can get to quilt padding. Gigantofoot number 1. Humongous Tootsies number 2.
ginormous Tootsies number 3.
And oh lord, he coming up foot number 4. I am way out of my element with little Derpy boy here. Because like I had to get some gravel and I had to put it in his Ziploc bag and rubber band it to his butt so that he had a counterweight because he's just so heavy. If you stand, it'll be a miracle, honestly. Let's go do some quilt padding.
Hey.
Oh yeah, don't get attached to this either because this is also attempt number 1. Alright, my peoples, this is a lesson in why you should never settle. Because as you saw earlier in the clips, that the armature was just really questionable. Oh, I got some shoulders. And I had to strap extra strands of ball and sockets and wire them together, improvise a little bit there, and I was just desperately trying to make it so that he was supported, but it went to the point that he wasn't even posable anymore. Like, he kind of just could move his head up and down, and he couldn't look anywhere. I was really trying to like force it, and so I admitted that I needed to redo it, and that's hard to do. And now look at him. There's no extra wires. He is just a normal armatured boy. This is your PSA. Don't settle. Well now I need to like I took apart all the quilt padding. Now I need to re-quilt pad him. Well, let's do that again. Woo! So far, literally nothing about this guy has been a streamlined process. I'm sure this is just so fun to edit. Oh god. Now he got scoliosis. Shit. Okay, this is the only normal section, so I'm gonna say this real quick. I wrap the body over and quilt padding over and over again. Trick boy, thin boy, we support all body shapes and sizes here. Okay, with hopefully all the redos out of the way, we can get to sewing up that body. And I'm sorry if you came here for actual sewing advice, as I just patched pieces together until he's all covered. Basically just a series of randomly shaped tubes.
날 따라걷는 기분 난 어때 너도 같을지 궁금해 Yeah, one of a kind piece of art Lighting in a bottle, yeah we got that spark Satellite connection 5G, 4G
Now we have a little sewn boy and his looking delightfully fluffy. So now we need to work on your face. But of course, like I always say, gray is not the most flattering color. So I'm going to base coat it in a little bit of blue. So let's paint our little boy. I am painting this so cleanly, so aesthetically clean. Telling you, I don't know how these artists are so good at being like really good at staying within the lines. And I'm over just here like, I'm smoking some paint on a face. Adding the fur to the face is no different than the method for the body, except we're using glue instead of thread. But I must say, I think his head has been the best face furring attempt I've ever had, so pat on the shoulder for that. But like before, it's just a weird fur patch puzzle.
Right. Super effective, you're just my type. City life love, but my focus is clear. Every year you and me, that's all I wanna hear.
Well, our Derpy bean will mostly be staying fluffy, so just a smidge of trimming, starting with the pet shaver. Yeah, don't ask me, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, it got worse somehow. The pet shaver is the perfect tool for shaving down the fluff smoothly. No jagged edges here, but I still like to go in with scissors to shape up the details like the legs, and especially since that was mostly all I trimmed on this boy.
I'm in love with him in the last 10 seconds. Don't take my baby! You're gonna rip his leg off. You're gonna rip his leg off. You're gonna hurt him. Stop!
Ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, we have a delightfully trimmed boy. He is looking absolutely lovely. He is giving kitty, he is giving cuddly, and now he just needs his color. So, let's break out the airbrush. You can say hi to the world. Yeah, are you saying hi to the world? Well, what do you look mad at me? I didn't do anything. We just got this couch. This is a total random tangent, but a wonderful good friend gave us this most delightfully rotund raccoon, and now we need a name for him, and you guys should help us pick a name for him. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to mask up the stripes with painter's tape in the hopes it'll retain at least some of the light color once I add all the darker blues. Then it's just blasting various shades of blue. Thankfully, he gave me grace with this step being so easy. Though I did biff it a little bit with his spots, they ended up being pretty muddy, but hey, I gave it a shot. Alright, let's see if this masking tape even did anything, because if it didn't, it's just gonna be a solid black stripe.
Got me going insane. I parlay every second when I go into your lane. I need more. Limitless space, I'm out of my reach. You're too perfect, girl. You fit every niche. I'm like,
this method worked a lot better than I thought it was gonna. Full disclosure, I was a bit of a scaredy cat when it came to airbrushing all these black details, so I decided to hand paint all the stripes. And yes, this took as long as you could possibly imagine. But the effort shows. I mean, look at that fluffy tail. It took forever, but I think good. Once that was done, I base coated everything else in white so it'd be easier to paint. was a smooth brush stroke, excuse me. Eh.
Don't leave. 'Cause the time is running out, and the lights are on and now. Don't leave. I'll explain and show you how for you. You know that I'm rushing.
Now, his eyes were a trip. Did I immediately mess up by using red first that then overrode every other color and made adding yellow a nightmare? Yes. Did I learn from it? Kinda. I'm grateful I actually sculpted the pupil since I can never paint things symmetrical. Though, I guess in his case, it would still work. Now, it would be a sin if I didn't give Derpy his little sussy friend. Besides, I think you'd come at me with pitchforks if I didn't also make her. So, after adding some magnets, let's give her some color.
I've learned from my mistakes. I'm starting with white for the eyes first so that I don't have to paint 16 bajillion layers of yellow.
Aw, I'm so proud of you for learning from your mistake.
I'm trying my best, I know.
I'm trying.
The amount of breath holding I had to do to paint all these details, I'm still recovering, but I didn't mess up, so I call that a win still. I present Burb, a lovely heckin' low burb. I think that's the cleanest lines I will ever get in my entire life. It's because it's you. I know it.
Father, help!
And he's not facing the right way? Uh-oh. Sarah. What did you...
The magnets are going the right way. I went in the wrong direction. Oh yeah, I absolutely did that the wrong direction.
Yay!
We have touchdown.
We have touchdown! Yay!
How far do you go before you fall? Oh, found it.
You found the precipice.
Oh, look at you!
Oh, I got a little cute aggression. Oh!
No, that's
Sarah. Oh my god, he's so cute. Sarah.
You cannot take me away from it.
Do you, lovely lady, have headphones on really well?
No.
Well, you should, because I'm about to make some noises that are not comfortable.
Why?
Because I have my flower pot, but I need to fill it with fake dirt. And the best way I thought about it is to just shred the styrofoam that it came with.
No.
Styrofoam.
No.
Maybe it won't be so bad. Oh, that's fine. It's very messy though. You know what I'm just now thinking now? I don't know where the Mod Podge is. How am I gonna glue this down? I don't know where my Mod Podge is.
2 more times of watching Kpop Demon Hunters later.
Okay, this will have to do, okay? You're not gonna see much of it, anyone's gonna be covered in the purple flowers, but... Styrofoam. See, if I just use a heck of a lot of paint, it'll act like glue when it dries shortly.
See?
Dirt. You would have never known that was styrofoam. With questionable dirt made, all that was left was to add all the little flowers.
I like how the pot looks.
Real quick, YouTube doesn't like it when YouTubers take breaks, planned or otherwise. So if you guys actually enjoyed the video, could you perhaps give it a like and maybe share it to somebody who also likes Kpop Demon Hunters? Please. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye. Also, it's montage time.